friends, it's Kristen. Welcome to Side Body Sweetness. As the name might suggest, we're going to be working with the sides of our bodies today, both lengthening, stretching, as well as a little bit of strengthening. So let's get right to it. Go ahead and roll out your yoga mat. You won't need any special props, just you. And we're gonna get started in an extended child's pose. So bringing your big toes to touch, taking your knees nice and wide, walk your arms way out in front of you and let your forehead land down to the mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then exhale out your mouth. Good, again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Allowing the breath to continue flowing nice and easy. Start to walk your hands over towards the right edge of your mat. And then let your forehead come back down. Sink your left hip back towards your left heel. From here, maybe you take your left hand, bring it on top of your right hand, press down into your palms. Keep sinking the hips back. Notice right away how the left side of your torso feels here. Take a breath in, and then take a breath out. Stay for one more inhale. One more exhale. And then start to walk your hands through center. Go ahead and stretch them out and over to the other side. Bring your head along with you and then let it relax back down. Maybe you take your right hand on top of your left here as you press down into your palms. Sink the right hip back towards the right heel. Breathe into the right side of your torso. Nice deep inhales, filling you up. And then nice long exhales. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Gently walking your hands back to center. And then go ahead and rise up onto your hands and knees. We'll meet up in a tabletop position. Walking your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Take a breath in as you stretch your belly down and lift your heart. And then exhale to press the ground away around your spine. Good, 2 more cat-cows, just like that. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, lift the gaze. And then exhale, round it out. Nice, one more time, inhale, nice deep breath in. Exhale, round. And then extend your right leg straight back behind you. Curl the toes under. You're going to press back through the right heel and just take a breath into the calf muscle. The bottom of your exhale, start to drag your right toes over to the left side. And then go ahead and take a peek back over your left shoulder. Look at the right toes. Feel into the right side of your body here. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Nice. And then from there, we're going to drag the right toes all the way over to the right edge of the mat. Plant your foot flat. And they're actually going to come off of the mat here. We're coming into gate pose. So rising up to stand on your left knee. Rest your right hand down on your right thigh. Inhale your left arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, take a big side bend over to the right. Good. Now inhale, come back up to center. As you exhale, I want you to set your left hand down on the ground beside you. Start to hover your right foot, reach your right arm overhead. Take a breath in. And then exhale, bring your knee and chest in towards each other for a little side plank crunch. Do that again. Inhale, extend out and lengthen your body. And then exhale, squeezing the right obliques, crunch elbow to knee. One more like that. Inhale to lengthen out. Exhale to bring it in. And then from here, just start to crawl your way back into your tabletop. So however you get there is great. Doesn't have to be pretty. We'll meet back up right there and do all that on the other side. So go ahead and leave your right knee under the right hip. Extend your left leg back. Toes are curled under. Press back through the left heel. Just take a breath in. Find that calf stretch. Breathing out right here, holding. And then start to slide the left toes over to the right of your mat, peeking over the right shoulder here. Looking back towards that left foot, feeling into the left side. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And then from here, dragging the left toes all the way out and over to the left side of your mat. Plant your left foot. Start to come up onto standing on this right knee. And then resting the left hand on the left thigh. Inhale, the right arm reaches up overhead. Good. As you exhale, big bend over to the left. Press the right hip out to the right. Take a breath in here. Take a breath out here. And then inhale to reach the right arm back up overhead. As you exhale, bring the right hand down to the ground beside you. Right away, hover the left foot, reach the left arm overhead, breathe in, and then exhaling, knee and elbow come together. Squeeze the left obliques as you take that crunch. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, pull it back in. So just 3 total. You have 1 more. Breathe in, reach long. Exhale, knee to elbow. And then release. Start to crawl your way back in through that tabletop. And then right away, we're going to tuck the toes and lift the hips up and back for our first downward facing dog. So once you arrive there, move around a little bit, shake out your head, pedal out your feet. Whatever feels good here. And then start to find some stillness. Little bend in the knees, reach your hips high. Sink your heels down towards the mat. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And then inhale, I want you to lift your heels high. As you exhale, shift your heels over towards the right and then press them back towards the mat. You're gonna bend into your right knee here. So I want you to feel this in the left side body. Option to pitch up onto the left fingertips. Option to look up underneath the left armpit. Nice, and then inhale again, plant the left hand, lift the heels high, come back through center. And we're just gonna switch that out. Exhale, heels to the left, press them down towards the ground, then bend into that left knee, stretch into the right side. Maybe come up onto right fingertips. Maybe peek up underneath the right armpit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale brings you back to center. This time as you exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and then tiptoe on up to the top of your mat, standing forward fold. Let your feet be at least hips distance. Let your upper body hang heavy over your legs. Good. If you want to bind the arms here, maybe you take hold of opposite elbows. And then I want you to take a little sway over to the right. See if you can straighten out through the left leg. Breathe into the left side body. Beautiful. Then release through center. Let your head hang heavy. Start to sway over to the left. Straightening out through the right leg as best as you can. Breathing into the right side. And then bringing yourself back to center. Release your hands down if you have a bind. Take an in breath to lift up halfway. And then as you exhale, fold back down. Plant your right palm in front of your feet. Bend deeply into your right knee. Try to keep your left leg straight as you twist to the left. Reach your left arm up for the sky. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. Lengthen the tailbone back. Draw the shoulders and ears away from each other. Maybe look up to the left fingertips. One more inhale here. And then exhale, release back into your fold. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold back down, this time planting the left hand in front of the feet. Generous bend into the left knee. Right leg straight as you twist around to the right, reaching up through the right fingertips. Lengthening the spine, drawing the ears away from the shoulders. Maybe looking up here, take an inhale. Exhale, release. Nice job. Inhale, once again, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain, come all the way up to standing. Arms are gonna sweep up overhead. I want you to interlace your fingers here. Flip the palms of the hands to face up, and then exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, back to center, releasing the hands here as you exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. And then inhale, reach back up. Awesome job. Exhale, fold back down over the legs, bringing the hands all the way down to your mat. Step back to a high plank pose. Take a breath in. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here, lift your heels high. Again, you're gonna shift the heels to the right, sink them down, bend into the right knee, stretch through the left side. And then inhale, back to center, heels lift high. Send the heels to the left, stretch through the right side. Inhale, back to center, heels lift. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. This time as you come all the way up to your fold, you're gonna cross your right ankle behind your left. And then just as best as you can here, fold forward. You can bend into your knees if that feels best. Try to root down through the bottoms of both feet. Good, maybe you take a bind here like we did in our Uttanasana. Taking a little sway over to the right, just taking a pause to notice how that feels. Catch the balance here. And then sway through center, take it over to the left, pause. Good, come back to center, release the bind. If you have it, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now keep rooting down into your feet. We're coming all the way up to standing, extended mountain with the ankles crossed. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms to face up, and then exhale, leaning to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your heart. Inhale, reach back up. Nice job. Exhale, fold back down over the legs. Once the fingers hit the floor, unwind your feet, step it back to your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your heels. Shift them to the right as you breathe out. Now inhale, back to center. Exhale, heels to the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, travel back to the top of your mat. This time when you arrive in your fold, left ankle crosses behind the right. Relax your head, maybe bind the arms, maybe opposite arm on top this time. And then take a little sway over to the right. So we've been here before, right? Just a different side. Bring it back through center, sway over to the left. Good, bring it back to center, release the bind, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Pressing down through both feet here as you rise up, take your time. Inhale, extended mountain. Interlacing the fingers, flip the palms, exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, back to center, reach tall. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your heart up. And then inhale, rise the arms back up. Nice job. Exhale, fold back down, fingers all the way to the ground, unwind the feet. Step it back to your downward facing dog. Good. From here, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, heels to the right. Inhale, heels to center. Exhale, heels to the left. Inhale through center. Bend your knees. As you breathe out, you're going to step or hop through and find a seated position on your mat. As you sit down, you're going to plant your feet and have the feet out in front of the knees. Arms are going to reach out beside you. My feet are about hips distance. I want you to puff up through the chest. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath in. Lift your heart forward and upward. Lengthen up through the crown. As you exhale, lean back about halfway. Let your spine round. So I want you to think cat-cow in these movements. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Lift the heart between the shoulders. And then exhale, round and lean back. Hollowing out the belly here. And then we're going to add in a twist. Inhale as you lift up. As you lean back and round, exhale, a little twist to the right. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. You got it. Inhale, rise it back up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, bring it back up. Last one. Exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful. From here, bring yourself back up to center. Slowly lower all the way down onto your back and stretch all the way out. Right, like it's the first thing in the morning. Just a big full body stretch. Point the toes, reach back through the fingers. And then keeping your butt on the ground, walk your feet and your hands over towards the right edge of your mat. And you can bring your head over a little bit here too. Coming into banana pose, so stretching out the entire left side of the body. You might explore crossing the left ankle over the right ankle. I also like to take my right fingers, wrap them around my left wrist here, and just give myself a gentle pull over to the right. So just finding that side stretch, just as if you were standing, right? And then bring your awareness back to your breath. I want you to imagine that you could inhale from the left outer edge of the foot, up the entire left side of the body, all the way up to the left fingertips. And then exhale from those left fingertips all the way back down until you reach the outer edge of the left foot. And take 2 more breaths like that. Inhaling left foot all the way up to fingertips. And then exhaling fingertips all the way down to left foot. One more time, inhaling to expand into the left side body. Exhale to release. From there, bring it back to center. Nice and easy, unwinding yourself. And just pause here for a moment. Unwrap your feet, your legs. If the ankles were crossed, let go of the bind. Come back into that full body stretch. Point the toes, reach back through the fingers. Just finding lots of length here. And then take it to banana pose on the other side. Walking your feet and hands over, maybe sliding the head over slightly. And then letting yourself come into a comfortable position here. Maybe you cross the right ankle over the left. Maybe you wrap the left fingers around the right wrist and give yourself a gentle assist. Whatever variations you're taking, whatever shape you're in is great. Come back to your breath. Inhale from the outer edge of your right foot, all the way up the right side of your body until you reach the very tips of your right fingers. And then exhale from those fingertips all the way back and down to the outer edge of your right foot. And you have 2 more breaths, just like that. Inhale, coming all the way up that right side, creating space, finding length. Exhale all the way back down to release, to let go, to soften. One more breath here. Nice big inhale. Nice big exhale. And then gently releasing, taking your time to come back to center. One more little full body stretch here. Inhale. And then as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Just give yourself a little squeeze. You can take some rocks side to side if that feels good. And that brings us to the end of our side body practice. So it's a short practice, but hopefully it felt really good in your body. If you have the time to allow for a little shavasana or meditation, please make time for that. Find any shape that feels comfortable, close down the eyes, and just let yourself be for a few moments. Thank you so very much for showing up, for stepping onto your mat today, for taking care of you. Namaste.